Welcome to Vietlingo, learn Vietnamese your way, your dialect. Hi everyone, my name is Thanh Huyền and I am a Vietnamese teacher in Vietlingo. Our topic today is fundamental, learning to count from 0 to 10. You might wonder why this is so important right at the start. Well, numbers are everywhere. You need them to ask for price when shopping in Hanoi, to exchange phone numbers, to tell the time, and to order food. Mastering these first number is your key to navigating daily life in Vietnam. Let's jump right in. Listen to a quick conversation between a customer and a barista Bình in a cafe. See if you can catch the numbers they use.
Chào anh, cho tôi 2 cốc cà phê.
Vâng, anh đợi 5 phút nhé.
Cảm ơn.
Did you hear them? An order, hi, 2 coffees, and Bing asked him to wait. 5 minutes? There are kinds of interactions we want to be ready for. By the end of this video, you will be able to recognize and pronounce the number 0 through 10 clearly in Northern dialect, understand the specific tones associated with each number, use this number to ask a basic how many questions. Vietnamese is a tonal language, so the way you pitch your voice changes the meaning of the word. Pay close attention to the tones as we go through the numbers. First, we will start with number 0 to 5. 0 is không. This word had a flat, even tone, thanh ngang. Keep your voice steady. Không. Interestingly, this word also means no or not. For example, số điện thoại của tôi có số 0. My phone number has the number 0. Using không at the digit 0 in a sequence. The next example, không, tôi không hiểu. No, I don't understand. Here, không is used to mean no and to negate the verb hiểu, understand. The third example, trong hộp không có gì cả. There is nothing in the box, indicating zero quantity or emptiness. Number 1 is 1. This used the heavy drop tone. Dấu nặng is a heavy short abrupt drop in your voice. 1. For example, tôi chỉ có một cái bút. I only have one pen. Specifying the quantity of an object, pen. The next example, cho tôi một bát phở. Give me one bowl of phở. Ordering one item in a restaurant. The third example, anh ấy sống một mình. He lives alone. Một mình is a common phrase meaning alone. Number 2 is hai. This is another flat tone, just like không. It sounds similar to the English word hi, but slightly extended. Hai. For example, chúng tôi có 2 con mèo. We have 2 cats. Describing the number of pets. The next one, 2 cộng 2 là 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Using 2 in simple arithmetic. Bây giờ là 2 giờ chiều. It is now 2 p.m. Using 2 to tell the time. 3 is 3, also a flat, even tone. Ba in the Northern dialect is also the word commonly mean dad. For the first example, gia đình tôi có 3 người. My family has 3 people, talking about the number of family members. The next example, em bé 3 tuổi. The baby is 3 years old, stating someone's age. And the third example, ba ơi con đói. Dad, I'm hungry. In this context, ba means dad, not the number 3. 4. is 4. This number introduces the sharp rising tone. Dấu sắc. Start low and raise your voice sharply, like you are surprised. 4. The first example. Cái bàn này có 4 chân. This table had 4 legs, describing the part of an object. Miền Bắc Việt Nam có 4 mùa. Northern Vietnamese had 4 seasons. A cultural note about the distinct seasons in the north. And the next one. Tôi đã ăn 4 cái bánh. I ate 4 cakes, specifying the quantity consumed. For the next number, we have number 5 is 5. We return to the flat, even tone. 5. Be careful, this word also means year. For example, tôi có 5 ngón tay trên một bàn tay. I have 5 fingers on one hand. Basic counting on the body. The next example is năm nay tôi sẽ đi du lịch. This year I will travel. Here, năm means year. The third example, cho tôi 5 quả cam. Give me 5 oranges. Buying fruit at the market. Great job. Let's look at the next group. Number 6 to number 10. 6 is 6. It has the rising tone just like 4. 6. In the north, the S sound pronounced clearly. Tôi thức dậy lúc 6 giờ sáng. I wake up at 6 a.m. Telling the time in the morning. Có 6 người trong lớp học. There are 6 people in the class. Counting people in a classroom. Thứ sáu is mean Friday. We use to indicate the day of the week. 7 is 7. This used the asking or dipping tone. Dấu hỏi. Your voice dips down slightly and then comes back up, similar to how English speakers emphasize a question. 7. For example, một tuần có 7 ngày. A week has 7 days. A common fact about a days of the week. Cầu vồng có 7 màu. A rainbow has 7 colors, describing the colors of a rainbow. Tôi đi làm lúc 7 giờ. I go to work at 7 o'clock, stating the time on goes to work. 8. Another rising tone. Push your voice high. 8. For example, tôi làm việc 8 tiếng mỗi ngày. I work 8 hours every day. It's used to describing work duration. Tháng 8 là mùa thu ở Hà Nội. August is autumn in Hanoi, identifying the month August and the famous autumn season in Hanoi. Con nhện có 8 chân. A spider had 8 legs. We're just counting legs on a spider. 9 is 9, also a rising tone. 9 is also mean right when talking about fruit. The first example, tôi có 9 quyển sách tiếng Việt. I have 9 Vietnamese books. Counting possessions. 9 cộng 1 là 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. The simple arithmetic. Xoài này chín rồi. This mango is ripe already. Here, 9 means ripe, not a number. Finally, 10. 10. This yields a gentle falling tone. Dấu huyền. Start your voice at the medium level and let it drift down slowly like a sign. 10. Example 1. 10 điểm, a common exclamation for a perfect score, 10 out of 10 in Vietnamese school. 10 phút nữa xe buýt sẽ đến. The bus will arrive in 10 more minutes, indicating remaining time. Tôi có 10 đô la. I have $10, stating the amount of money. Now that you know the numbers, let's learn how to ask how many in Vietnamese. Use the word mấy. We typically use mấy when we expect the answer to be a small number, usually under 10. The structure is usually subject, verb, mấy with classifier or noun. For example, bạn có mấy cái bút? How many pens do you have? Gia đình bạn có mấy người? How many people are there in your family? Em muốn mua mấy quả táo? How many apples do you want to buy? Okay, let's practice. Exercise 1. You will have to listen and choose. Tones are important. I will say a number. Listen carefully to the tones and choose the correct digit on the screen. 1 7 6 Exercise 2. How many? Look at the image on the screen and tell me how many items there are in Vietnamese. 1 4 2 8 3 1 Okay, let's practice reading a sequence like a phone number. In Vietnam, we usually group numbers in sets of 3 and 4 and read their digits one by one. Try this one. 091 358 246. Fantastic work today, everyone. Let's quick review the number from 0 to 10 in Northern dialect. Repeat after me. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We also learn how to ask how many using the word mấy. Remember that the tones are crucial in Northern Vietnamese. Practice these daily. Try counting objects around your house or reading numbers on signs when you are out. If you enjoyed this lesson, like, share, and subscribe for more Vietnamese lessons from Vietlingo. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Cảm ơn và hẹn gặp lại.
That's the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching and learning Vietnamese with us. If you'd like to experience our teaching style in person, we'd love to invite you to a 30-minute free trial lesson with one of our experienced Vietlingo teachers. Just scan the QR code and book your spot. We've helped thousands of learners around the world speak Vietnamese with confidence, and we can help you too.